People, I'm here with Rachel. Why is this not? Oh, it's working a little bit. Fuck me running.
That's
Better internet, bro.
I need to get a long Ethernet cable.
we have someone.
Yes,
Yeah.
Octavio Silva, I'm here.
Friendship.
I know we're having internet issues galore. Problems, buffering, suffering, tragedy, tragedy the third.
Oh, we still have to type Mary, bro.
Who's Mary?
The one. He said she was a good singer, so that he would type her in exchange for singings and guitarings. Oh, you don't even care.
That right now I am not on speed of any kind. I've got spring is in the air.
Okay.
You know, spring is in the air when bears meet trees, shins meet knees, and all is well with the world. So you just do shit like whatever it was we were even talking about. I don't know. Okay. So
Aww, no more suffering. I'm here. Also tragic fork. Why? I'm gonna clip my toenails and I'm gonna use the magazine on the floor.
You should just go ahead and clip them right there, baby. Walking on your toenails is like walking on cotton balls.
No. That's what the magazine is for.
Yes, that's true love. When walking on your partner's clipped toenails is like the joy of walking on a bed of cotton balls. And you know,
that is
true love.
True love.
When the smell of your partner's poo is as fresh and clean as a box of Florida's natural grapefruit juice, that's true love. Spacey.
Yes.
You're all supposed to say true love again.
No, I'm you know, no.
Polar SE strikes again. There shall be no repetition, no matter how small, no matter how significant, no how small. I just got 3,000 to 7,000 plays on SoundCloud in half an hour. I don't know how, but it's awesome. That is awesome, Ruse Moose.
That is.
I'm glad to hear it. Congratulations,
That's
man.
Cool for gesture.
What did you miss? You missed everything. All the good stuff. You missed the one and only time Spacey will ever say true love.
I could do it a little differently. I could be like, true love.
Right. Well, then it'd be fine. It would be different.
Yeah, it has to be different.
Tori is here sleeping.
So now that it's stream this table, what's the topic? I would say the topic is whatever everybody wants it to be about. I would like people to have topical engagement with me and the topic, or
The topic of topics.
I'd like, or the topic could be meta right, which is an interesting topic that Spacey
True love.
has.
That's an energy drink commercial.
Yeah.
I love you to death.
That's true love.
I like true love. Like that.
It's like sparkles.
Right. Jazz hands. All the way down. Nothing but jazz hands all the way down. Ruth Moose, I don't blame you with us to celebrate your day.
I like that, man.
I have a question for you. What was the last tarot card you got before this exciting day with your 7,000 things?
True that.
I'm curious. If the tarot predicted your vaulting success.
Yeah.
True love equals jazz hands, I said, philosophical thinker. That's the gesture of love. Regardless, or I'd be curious what your last card was that you got. You remember?
I'm curious if the music is his.
Yeah, it's his.
Cool.
He's a drummer and a musician in general. I think he makes other music as well, just playing the drums. I haven't really listened to any of it, to be honest. I probably should have.
SoundCloud, yeah.
I'm kind of
That's
self-absorbed like that, I guess. No, jazz hands does not equal wanking. Jazz hands is how you end a dance, like this, with your hands going like this.
good.
That's
It's just
jazz
you're
hands.
excited. I love it because like your hands are really doing most of the moving.
This is one of the alternate versions of jazz hands that's not so popular, you know. Which one's a lot less popular.
Bongo version.
Right. Anyway,
I'm too lazy to have jazz hands. I'm only having this.
you are a pure fool. Well, the purity of your foolness has rewarded you with a shower of beauty and glory.
Yep.
So incredible.
A pure card for a man of pure heart.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. You can tell your heart is pure, Rusmus.
Yes.
Pure as the freshly driven snow. And that purity is rewarded by the slabs in the form of SoundCloud listens. They're called
Mhm.
listens instead of views.
Yo, that is a thing.
What? That sounds hella stupid.
Well, because it's only audio. That's why.
It does make sense. By the way, Eric, I don't know if you remember, but I asked you what type you thought my mom was, and you said ENTP, and I'm happy to announce we finally found out she's the ESFJ. I don't even know your mom, though. I think I was just saying a random thing. Is that the kitty?
Hi, kitty.
Your heart is damaged?
Yeah.
Is it damaged by love? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Or damaged by sorrow? Yeah, yeah, yeah. What you knocking on the
Damaged by
ground,
love.
Spacey? Damaged by love. Is that what it is, philosophical thinker? I know. I described it to you a bit. I'm not criticizing your guess. Oh. Yes, you are. Stop criticizing me. Now you made me defensive, Octavio Silva. It's all your fault. You described her wrong. How about that? Your soul is damaged. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What damaged your soul? Was it Satan? He's usually responsible for soul damages.
Right?
Yes, he is the one who's responsible.
You gotta watch out for Satan.
He's a fucking dick.
He tries to capitalize on all of your failures until you suck all of the dick. Look, you just gotta sort of excuse yourself your failures in life. Realize you're not perfect, right? And learn to distinguish between failures that are wicked and failures that are just failures.
Yeah.
Failures that are wicked are failures that hurt people and involve dishonesty or you know, a lot of negativity and shit like that. But failures that are not, you know, are not wicked are ones of maybe failing to live up to certain expectations you have for yourself or that other people have for you that you might agree with even. You might view it as a failure, and that's okay. You got to forgive yourself for those kind of failures, you know? It won't do you any good. Advice on how to survive a divorce? I've been through a couple of them. It seems to me the beginning part's the hardest part. If you're just getting divorced or you're just separated or you just stopped living together, they just moved away, then that can be a challenging time because it's an abrupt change of reality, you know. Different people can change reality more abruptly than others and be less jarred by it. I think it's mostly an SI thing, but it can be an FI thing as well. I bet you will.
Possible that you confuse SI things for FI things and vice versa in their respective slots.
That's interesting.
Yeah. But there's two elements that are similar. It's one of which is familiarity and one of which is attachment. They're not the same thing, but I have trouble, I guess, distinguishing attachment from familiarity.
Maybe, yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
How do you all feel about Jordan Peterson's topics on Jungian psychology and the importance to develop the id and the integration of the shadow self? I think he's overusing NI.
He's using it about right for his type, I think.
Yeah, but I mean, you got to look at the amount of NI being used for the subject matter and what's appropriate to the subject matter. Different kinds of subject matters are more appropriate to NI. He's trying to blend science and some sort of symbiology,
Right, exactly.
What's Spacey playing with? His penis.
Yeah, my penis. What else?
Yeah.
That's what he's got back there.
Are you playing with your penis?
You can't see it, but I guess Rachel
There.
can. Yeah, she's not bothering to look. But
Happen now sometimes.
she just happens to glance occasionally, and there it is.
Gotta get-
Hey, Eric, I'm currently trying to learn all the function positions, not the functions themselves and how they differ from each other. Can I guess for a summary of each or a video show to look up?
I'm actually about to make a bunch of videos exactly regarding that. So I'm probably going to get started on that tomorrow.
Yeah, sure. And I'll give you a quick answer, too. If you think about it from a value matrix perspective, the first functions, you can think of functions as being one of two kinds, absolute or instrumental, okay, in terms of their value. But there's really a little more complicated than that. But if you think of them as being only two kinds, then the first function's absolute value, the second's instrumental, third's absolute, fourth is instrumental-ish, fifth is absolute, sixth is instrumental, seventh is absolute, eighth is instrumental. So
what, evens are instrumental?
I guess, yeah.
Okay.
But really, that's not an adequate articulation of the value matrix, because really the dominant function is an implicit value, which is a kind of absolute value, but it's like a gate value that goes, okay, you either qualify to be of interest in some regard, you got everything walks up to you with like colors on it, right? Different kind of colors on it. And if it's got yellow, then you're admitted. Most things have some yellow somewhere, but some things don't have any yellow. Those things just aren't admitted. It's like that kind of value, okay? Implicit. The second one is truly instrumental. It's a tool function. It works as an instrumental value. The third one is an absolute value for yourself and your scorecard. When you attain things in that as you understand it, you feel like you've accomplished shit and you feel competent and you feel satisfied and like, woohoo, right? Like you feel good. So I feel good when I've accomplished things in FE. That is, say, I think I've successfully making other people like me, think I'm competent and warm and value me and want me around and shit like that. So I like to be loved more than, I mean, I'm a very loving person, but my nature, my third slot function in terms of my absolute value is I want to be loved mostly. I feel a lot of satisfaction when I feel like I'm being loved. But the fourth slot function is one that I know I need to do to facilitate the other things. I got to get enough sleep. I got to eat. I got to drink liquids. And I can kind of get off on it in a fetishist way, kind of too, like get off on getting cozy on the bed and going, right. Well, that's SI for me. I don't know if other functions work the same way in the fourth slot, but I would imagine they do have that kind of slightly fetishized quality to them. Fifth slot is absolute for externals. Things have to line up adequately enough with your fifth slot function value for you to feel as though it qualifies as legitimate in your understanding of things. So whatever your fifth slot is, if somebody fails that function utterly, you're going to just be like, okay, you don't qualify as legit. Sixth slot's instrumental. You don't like to use it. You're willing to provide it when the world expects it of you. You expect the world to expect it of you, and you provide it when it does, but you don't like doing it. You don't apply it to your own you don't apply it to your own, I don't know what that word is, Moomin.
What are you talking about?
6 slots.
6 slot.
Oh yeah, I got distracted by Tom Jiggleton's comment. Anyway, 7th slot is absolute. You only experience it really in real time. When it happens, I don't know. I know it mostly for FI. Obviously, it's something that I experience in real time. I'll experience strong feelings. I won't be able to understand it. It'll be confusing when I've got multiple emotions that are maybe conflicting. I just get confused by it and feel like squirmy about it. 8th slot instrumental, and it's kind of sub-instrumental. It serves your dominant, which kind of serves your 3rd and 5th. So you don't employ extroverted. For me, I don't employ extroverted sensing unless it's in service of the extroverted intuition. It doesn't work the other way around. My extroverted intuition is not there for me to act out. My acting is there for my extroverted intuition to be realized. And so that's it. Oh my gosh, Amber Drescher is back. Oh my gosh, I'm back indeed. I can't stay away from these fabulous people and even fiercer fabulous host Eric and Entourage in the back. I guess his third hand lol air host. Thank you, Amber Drescher. You are much appreciated. We are not worthy, and we really do appreciate it.
Yeah.
It's nice of you.
Very. Yeah, I'll pull. Yeah, you want to pull a card for Amber?
Yeah, let's pull a card. It better be a good one. She should get like a tarot mulligan or something. Let's see. All right. All right. All right.
Tori's
all right.
down. She's here.
All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Amber Drescher. All right.
That's the story right here.
All right. All right. Here we go, Amber Drescher. This is the card you got. Marriage, the 10 of Cups. Rejoice, bliss, family, happy. It's a good card for you, Amber Drescher.
Yeah.
It's a good card. Perfect. So I guess that's the spirit in your heart will be filled with bliss.
Yep. Well said.
Okay, so ISFJs are a little bit more just generally camera shy, I think, than say an INFJ. Certainly more camera shy than an ENFJ or even an INTP. Although when Rachel came around, I guess she
Yeah.
brought the cards. That's when I started doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like them. They provide an interesting frame of reference. Like, I would like to get a card for my day that just passed. Rachel, will you pull a card for my day that just passed? Independent, comfortable, flourishing, ease, thrive, 9 of Pentacles. So, I guess the point of it was today, it was pretty comfortable. We did successfully get a lot of stuff done. I didn't really feel that way. I kind of had a dark feeling about me during the day because, this kind of shit's unpleasant and it involves a difficult relationship that ended some time back, and
And independent.
independent. Yeah. I mean, for sure that I went and dealt with the shit. I got the.
Flourishing. Because the point of this is that the woman is singular in her way. She's I'm content.
I am content. I didn't enjoy the. I mean, the thing is, I would say I didn't really feel content today prior to, getting some things accomplished here. I feel pretty content about things now, obviously. And it's nice to be live streaming.
Yeah.
Ew.
I
guess it's a good card for the summation of the day, like the outcome of the day.
Yeah.
More than the way I experienced it, for sure. Although I did experience the reality of going and doing the shit that I was not really looking forward to, like renting a U-Haul and getting Rachel to drive it out there. She was very helpful, and getting Stacey and Tori to help, and
Yeah.
No thanks.
It would be funny though to like whisper to them like, "Hey, did you hear about the latest STD?" They would probably be like, "Huh?"
Yeah, or you could just start filming them, making live streaming it.
I mean, did they go to the movie to have sex, or did the movie turn them on and then they had sex?
They brought a
Like these are
blanket.
questions that
If
enter
they
my
brought
mind.
if they brought a blanket, right? They anticipated needing a blanket.
Yeah.
You don't need
Sit in
a
the
blanket
back.
in the movie theater normally.
Right.
Right. Countess, I'm sorry, I misunderstood what you were saying. You were suggesting. Yeah, I got it now. My bad if I reacted inappropriately according to my not understanding. Oh, would a philosophical thinker be rude to Amber Drescher? Philosophical thinker, shame on you. He's a little socially, man, sometimes, you know. I'm sorry he was rude to you, Amber Drescher. Well, I mean, that's interesting. I'm sorry that happened to you. At least you avoided a sea of man seed
Yeah.
rushing from the seat next to you onto your arms and legs. A splatter of man seed. Was that a splatter of man seed I just experienced?
Aw. Winston's mom says Spacey is in the house. Hello, Spacey. Hello, everyone.
Hi,
I love
Winston's
you,
mom.
Winston's mom.
Winston's mom. Everyone loves Winston's mom.
Followed your advice, Winston's mom, from earlier.
Yes.
For Kimberly and Ice-T, tried to be, nice, sort of frame things pleasantly. Did the best I could, but it was a pleasant enough day. It wasn't any big conflict. I don't know, philosophical thinker. What, oh, you want to sit down? Yeah, of course. Please.
Everyone's talking about Joker. I'm not upset about that.
Can't even avoid spoilers in this day and age. Let's be honest.
If I see something that I did see one clip, but I have managed to avoid a lot of it, I have to say.
Yeah,
Same thing.
we got much up. And it was uneventful. How does Spacey look back on his first videos? I don't know. What were his first videos? I mean, his first videos on this channel, his first videos ever, or what?
Yeah. I guess those are really the only videos that I have. I don't know. I think I did a pretty good job on them, all things considered. People seem to like them, so I'm trying to slowly improve as I notice things that I do wrong on my own, like holding the camera horizontally, which is something that Eric always had to remind me to do before. I don't know. I think I like walking while I do it. Somehow it helps me organize my thoughts a little bit.
Bring the spray that smells like fart for the next couple that tries to have sex next to you. There's an idea.
Mace for
That's it. a very
Oh, I love
specific,
the smell of sex in the evening.
very specific solution there, Countess. Can you hold down the fort while I smoke a cigarette?
Yes. Alexander
Operation
Cruz.
Fork Hold Down.
You should definitely see it. Try to see it again.
Operation the Dick.
And you can. I'm just thinking about like the funny things that you could do with like neat, like how people name their penises and stuff.
Right.
Apparently, actually, I don't know anyone who actually has. Maybe one person, but Tori's here.
Oh yeah, somebody's right here, guys.
She's taking
Who's
it
her
easy.
hand?
Aw. There's perfection and imperfection. Leopard print, are you purring with pleasure, Rachel? Hello, Tori. Yeah. George who? So sad. Buffering.
You know, Amber, if you just send us money through PayPal, YouTube doesn't have to get a cut of it. I'm just letting you know.
That is good to know, actually.
Yeah. What?
Brian Goss, Little Elvis.
What?
Hello, Countess. Hello, Amber. Hello, PT. Rachel, what do you know about the third house?
What's up?
So the third house I know is communication. I think it has to do with siblings too. It's the house of Gemini. Andre Z. Mine is Donald Trump. Donald Trump is your little Elvis. Aw, yes, I need my personal Amber. I'd be curious to see if Eric has a planet in his third house. You can ask him for sure. It's good to joke, PT. His mom. Yes, I am a Gemini with a Saturn in her. Ooh, that's interesting. Do you find that you restrict yourself a little bit with the way you communicate? I think I have Uranus in my third house. Octavio Silva asks, Spacey, what do you think of observable signs of FER?
Observable signs of FE?
Yeah.
I mean, definitely. I mean, this isn't always going to be the case because not every FE user is going to be like nice. But if they somehow manage not to ever step on anyone's toes, and everybody seems to be cool with them, that's a pretty observable sign.
Did you answer Rusmus's question?
I was just going to
Yeah, I
actually.
A little bit.
Yes, Spacey did, and I am going. Yes, it does feel like a hidden agenda. It does. I feel like I have to be very like on top of it, and I can do it, but I don't really like it. People who sit and watch you people do nothing of importance need to get a life. What are you doing? You're literally watching us.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're not just watching us. We're talking to them.
Yeah.
We're communicating with them, and
exactly.
we're communicating with you.
Right.
This is not.
It's a form of communication.
This is a conversation between people about a variety of topics, including now you and your approach to things.
Exactly. It's a forum.
Yeah. I don't know why. Oh, listen, Amber Trash, you don't talk about yourself like that at all. That's silly. I don't. That's,
What? You're awesome.
Yeah, no, that's not right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. There's always miscommunications in text. Just everybody just relax, Everyone just relax. The thing is, I want to further address Anglo's thing because it's although it's negative, it's at least interesting. It allows us to sort of reveal that, this is not that. A lot of live streams apparently are. My live streams involve me talking to people in the chat mostly, almost exclusively. So, even if it were that, though, people in the chat are still communicating with each other.
Mm-hmm.
There's no reason to invalidate an entire medium of interaction just because. Why? Just to do so? Just to come in and swing a negativity stick or something? Well, it was poorly sharpened for this occasion in the sense that the attack you rendered isn't really relevant here. So, anyhow, let's see. It takes 2 days for Kankan Krishna Sarmapagu to get back in shape after having reached Rainbow Paradise.
Ooh, what is that like?
I wonder. I don't know what she's talking about.
Rainbow Paradise.
Yeah, is
What?
that like the Rainbow Road?
What are
and-
you smoking?
What happens when you reach Rainbow Paradise, and why did it take you 2 days to recover or get back in shape? And why does it make you suddenly like atrophied? Interesting. Alexander Cruz. Yeah, it's not nice to be mean. It's true. It's sort of definitionally so that it's not nice to be mean. On the other hand, it's also not mean to be nice.
Yes.
Who is the true jewel in our treasure
Interesting
chest?
observation.
What jobs, careers would you suggest for an ISTP? Doctor. ISTPs like to become doctors.
Hmm.
Mechanic. Runner of a business. Runner of a business is a good thing for an ISTP. Runner of a business that includes physical work is a good thing
Yeah,
too.
their hands.
Working with your hands is good.
A lot of nurses, or like people who
I-
can inject.
I do think probably ISTPs would be good architects. That seems like a good suggestion.
Eric, she's good to go and pee, right?
Yeah. Yeah, let me just take her in.
Blue collar work, yeah, I would say yes. And if you want to build a business on that, even better. The military is a good idea too. Yeah, Winston's mom. Whose chart, Jim B? Most ISTP nodes are so anxious. Yeah, that's it's like a silent. It can be anyway, depending I think enneagram, but
I mean, it can certainly TI lends a lot of anxiety on its own, but in my experience, ISTPs are way more comfortable in their own skin than INTPs are.
yes, I would absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. It's like a study. I always think of I love tarot reading and the magic in it. Thank you. You're welcome, air hug.
ISTP is honestly one of those types that really can do anything. As long as they set their mind to it, that really is true for them. But I mean, they're just good at mastering things.
Yeah, craftsman.
But generally things that take action, right? Not things that just take thinking. They like to apply thinking to, they are craftsmen a lot of the time. Like I said, I have a friend who I think is an ISTP, and he has this like iron table that he made back in shop class that he was super proud of, and it was all rusted and shit. And I helped him
Wow.
drag it all the way up to his apartment on like the 3rd floor. It was heavy.
I bet.
But I mean, that's the kind of stuff they do. I don't know. They
Yeah.
do like to make shit, but
Yeah.
they're also really good martial artists. They're really good at
Yes.
sports.
Yeah.
They're the best people at sports because they have the analytical mind and the physical capabilities to completely master them.
Yes. I've seen that. It's so true. The only thing my ISTP dad really sucks at is managing people.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. Jim B. Venus is worth looking for. Are you Mars? Oh, is there a little thing here?
What's going on?
No, I'm joking. I don't know. They're talking astrology. Maybe I've dated 2 ICPs and they will break down at any moment because of low FE and get anxiety, even touching people. Yeah. Who's Eric? Yes. Of the 10 of Cups, my every dream manifesting into happily ever after. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, so you looked into it. I'm glad you did. That's why a surgeon or doctor probably isn't the best. I'd go for mechanic or something to do with sports. Or...
Yeah, ISTPs are horrible at jokes.
Yes.
They usually don't even try if they're smart.
It's so true.
Yeah.
The one ICP I know is a brilliant guy that predicts future stock movements of the algorithms based on 20 years of statistics.
There you go.
Would you think that do ICPs value like history? Like,
Well, they have TI and NI, so they'll use past statistics in order to serve future predictions. That's what, I mean, 6-slot instrumental valued function.
well, sounds like a
But
good
they're
job.
they're definitely not going to be like history buffs most of the time,
Right.
if that's what you mean.
Right.
Yeah.
No.
Right.
It's
It's going to take a little bit of a different form.
yeah.
But TI and NI together will probably be really good at that kind of shit.
Yeah. It sounds like it would be a good job. That's so true. ICPs can do no jokes. They try, but they fail so badly. Yeah, like imagine like Wolverine trying to like make a joke. I think they probably had like an episode, like a strip like that. And it's just like cringe.
Well, Wolverine actually has good jokes, though.
Yeah, because like he's a great character. How could you not love Wolverine? Get claustrophobic. That Andres, that's a thing too for ISTPs. Office I would not recommend. Where's Eric, y'all? He is outside smoking.
Yeah, probably.
They're very matter of fact, kind of. I like ICJs, yeah, but in a different way, perceiving things since the NI and E difference. Smoking in the lake. Horse Mumbler. Good evening to you. Horse Mumbler, I didn't see. You're 2 good companions. What have you on tonight, Merlins? Oh, nice. Can Krishna Pragu. He's your back picture. What's up? Hello. I love studying history as an ISFP. That's interesting, Jim B. What part of it?
Well, my mom is, for example, is an ISFP, and she's interested in Mary Queen of Scots a lot for some reason, as a particular historical figure that she relates to.
I can see that.
But I don't know. I mean, I can't say that's very typical of them to be into history.
Yeah, well, the Mary Queen of Scots, though, that's like a regal thing.
Well, she had gout or whatever, which I guess is similar to some form of arthritis that she has. And so she made that kind of a connection.
Huh. I study about anything, though. Horrible at jokes. I don't even try. And the question is hopping down our sidewalk on his way to host Eric's front porch of wisdom. Jeebus, did you watch Bobby Van? He is almost as glorious as you. Aww. My ex-ISFP girlfriend liked whenever I would tell her about something feministic Callie important to her that was relatable. Is there a like a trending video of a guy hopping around like a bunny?
Hopping around like a bunny.
I guess it's the thing. Those are the things that get trends. Which types would be into history? Would you say, Spacey?
SI DOMs.
Yeah.
Mostly, yeah. That
Yeah.
I mean, that's a true enough stereotype there. That they'll be very, well, they'll be like archivists a lot of the time. They're like keeping track of all the stuff that happened.
Yeah.
You've been asking where you've been.
But I think you might see maybe some SI third slot people, maybe like INFGs and INTPs who have an interest in history. At least as far as it relates to stuff that they're interested in. I happen to like geopolitics, which means you kind of have to know a little bit of history to go along with that.
It's like a totally different history that I would like.
I was watching the Dodger game inside with my dad for a couple of outs. The Nats were threatening. The Dodgers were up 3-0. The Nats had men on first and second. And then Bueller threw 2 strikeouts in a row. So now there's 2 outs, and I don't know about what happened in the third out. But I figured things were looking a little more optimistic at that point. I was comfortable to come out here. We'll probably end up wrapping this up relatively soon because I'm going to take these guys out to dinner. All were great help today in moving stuff and everything. And then I got to take them back to the land of Chinese hills, Chino Hills.
Yeah.
And drop them off there and come back here before we can crash out for the night. So I do have quite a bit ahead of us, but I want to say, Rachel, do you need to go to the restroom before we go?
Yes.
Why don't you go inside and go to the restroom?
Okay.
When you come back out, I'll wrap this up, and then probably I'll quickly go pee while you guys go to the car, and I'll see you at the car, and we'll go to dinner and go to.
I like that. That was step by step right there. Oh, delicious.
Right, that's what she likes to hear, right there.
Okay, so Rachel, can you go in and go to the bathroom now?
Yeah, and I'm meeting you at the car.
No, you're coming back here after that.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Christian has inspired me to change my name to Ding Wing Fling Sadoo. Ding Wing Fling Sadoo is a pretty good name.
Dingling fling to goo.
Aww. Thank you, Winston's mom. And I love that fact about Game of Thrones. We were talking about Game of Thrones today. I didn't know it was based on real people.
Thank you.
Thanks, you.
Rachel sometimes does bring back leftovers.
Yeah, I
She
do.
never remembers to eat them later. Or actually, she did
Sometimes I
once.
do.
She did once
Yeah.
in
I had the
Home
ramen
desert.
ones. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and I had the
Okay.
sandwich. Yeah, and I remember I ate them.
my mistake. She does eat them. The one that she didn't eat was the enchiladas.
Oh my gosh! No, I don't even think I brought those back. I think I forgot them. Right?
Maybe they're still in the restaurant.
What?
They can join our conditioners in the land of things we leave at the restaurant.
Just American.
There's a land where we leave things at restaurants that things go to.
Yeah.
I think so. I've never been there
So,
myself.
you know, we'll see it
It's true.
after we
So
die. We'll
sometimes-
be reunited with all those objects.
Yeah.
I'm not leaving quite yet. I'm waiting for Rachel to go to the bathroom first and come back. And once she's gone to the bathroom and come back, then we'll start wrapping this up.
Starting the movement.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, give me.
And she may take her 6 months to poo. I don't know. It's hard to say.
Okay.
Could take her just 5 seconds to pee.
I could probably do another long rip at least.
Okay, that sounds like a good idea. So, Spacey's going to pull a long rip for you.
Of what?
These are empty.
Oh, okay.
So all there is in here is this. I think I have another jar in the car, but
That must have been really great, huh?
I don't
Look
know.
at it.
Yeah, there's actually two different kinds in here. This is the Hirowana and this is the bear claw.
Okay. Oh, that looks really nice. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nicely done.
Oh, Jeebus, thanks for calling me a
Oh,
handsome
what are you doing
bastard.
here?
Here, this is,
Okay.
I think it's the Hirowana. We moved north from Tampa Bay after maybe 20 years there. I grew up in Sarasota, Siesta Key.
You got Torchy? Torchy Borch?
Torture Watch is,
Outside.
or I got Lighty Pipe.
We'll get later.
Yeah. Marijuana. Oh. Combination heroin and marijuana. I see. I did not get that. No, I thought it was Herowana. I like the Herowana. It's good.
I like it too. I approve. Man.
Okay, so okay, so the thing was, here was the deal. We were going to go to Cheesecake Factory because I was planning on going someplace that had Wi-Fi so we could live stream while we're eating. But then we decided to live stream before we're eating, so we no longer have any particular need to go to Cheesecake Factory. We could go someplace else.
Okay.
It maybe doesn't have Wi-Fi. But let's see how I'm gonna talk to Rachel, see how much energy she has, and we'll decide where we're gonna go accordingly. Have you guys haven't been to Cantor's, have you?
I don't think so.
I think maybe it would be worth it for us to go to Cantor's.
What's that?
It's a very famous Los Angeles restaurant that is so it serves Jewish food, like corned beef sandwiches, matzo ball soup, shit like that. How do you like Jewish food,
I've
Spacey?
never had Jewish food. Honestly.
Well, Cantor's is pretty damn good. What day is it? It's Wednesday?
Yeah. It's a good day for food.
It's a good day to go to Cantor's, I think. But if that means we go the wrong direction first for a while before we, but you know.
I mean, honestly, Cheesecake Factory sounds better so far, but I don't know.
I mean, Cantor's an LA classic.
Okay, I guess I should try it. Yeah, we should try it.
Yeah. Peter Denchichi. The only food you remember from your USA trip was the Baconator from Wendy's?
Wow.
Interesting.
That is interesting.
Must have really made an impression on you.
We have pretty good fast food here, I think.
Apparently the Baconator is where it's at.
No, I mean, I don't like what Wendy's did to their beef. They changed the recipe or something.
Any quick thoughts on Taylor seeing BSJ? That's ENFP. Who's calling me?
Oh, CSJ.
I know. That's Jeff's mom. Hello. Hi. Really sure what exactly to say about that. I'll keep you up to date as to what's going on with my phone number. That's tomorrow's Thursday, right? And we're talking 3:30 to 5:30. Okay. Gotcha. See you then. All right. Thanks. Bye.
What's that?
I got to bed coaching tomorrow.
All right.
And I got this other gig I'm probably have to do. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to leave for dinner now. Thanks for being here, everybody. Don't forget to eat plenty of cheese. Thank you, Amber Drasher, for your generosity.
Yeah,
Much
thank you.
appreciated.
So
And,
appreciated.
you know, keep fighting the good fight. You know?
Yeah.
That's not a Nazi
Keep up with
salute.
the
That's
good
a
work on
Black
SoundCloud,
Power
too.
kind of a thing.
Congratulations.
Hell yeah.
I love you too, Andre Z. Hanging Tear. Aw, damn indeed. Good night, Winston's mom. Cheers to you too, Ruth Moose, and congratulations on your what's it called? SoundCloud success. Congratulations on that.
Well deserved. Excellent.
Absolutely
Yeah.
great. Yeah,
Took it.
amazing drummer. And we still have a song coming out. This guy features his drums. I'm just for dragging my feet because I don't have any speed. And I'm kind of like, well, I'm kind of, spring is in the air. Anyway, it's a little distracting. Spring, that is. See you all later. Have a good evening. And don't forget to eat plenty of cheese.
Cheese.
Cheese, queso.
Yep.